On the bench, got this Kenmore 84. It's donated machine, so once I get it going, I'll be passing it along to one of the charities I work with. So you can see it's in really physically nice condition, but when I turn the hand wheel, I can feel it's kind of stiff, and this is our stitch width for the cam width, and it's not really moving easily. And I think I don't remember. I think this reverse is supposed to be sprung down, so whatever spring is supposed to pull it down isn't working. So we'll take a look. This is a side load class 15 machine. It takes cams. There are some cams in the bag of stuff that came with it. It's also a high shank machine, and the previous owner, well, the person that gave it to me said it was her mother's, and her mother kept track of everything and kept it in the box with the machine, because there's a high shank buttonhole foot and a high shank zipper foot with this machine, and those are hard to get a hold of. But here's our first why the machine is so stiff. All of this lint packed underneath the feed plate and between the feed dog teeth. So without that, I can already feel the machine is getting a little bit looser because it's not got to work so hard there. And we'll pop our hook out. Oh yeah, so much lint on this machine. Toss all this stuff in the sonic cleaner and let it just blast the fuzz off. And keep working here. Alright. Since we found so much fuzz there, I'm taking a quick look in the door here, but I think next we'll get the top off. Pop the top here. 2 screws hold the top on this Kenmore 84. And then this still has the 2 plastic washers to hold the screws in, so that's nice. The winder here, tire looks original and might be a little bit flat or tired, but you can see our cam mechanism here, and then the arm. This lever on the front here is supposed to push yeah, okay. That is completely stuck. It's supposed to push on this lever here, so we need to We're going to have to work carefully with heat and stuff because we need to get the cam links on this machine. It's got a buttonhole, this dial that I'm turning, and then there's a cam setting that's supposed to set the cams to run, and then and I can see the spring that's supposed to be flipping this reverse lever to forward as well, so. Alright. Start with trying to get a little bit of rubbing alcohol on everything to maybe start moving some stuff, and I'm going to find some heat and start working on heating up all these links in here until I can get some things to start sliding. This is a side-loading machine, so under this nut here, this is the top nut for the big vertical crank that transmits all of the upper motion down to sideways in the lower side. So we also need to get a little bit of oil up under there. So I'm going to start with some heat and be back after I've applied a bit of heat here with the and tried to melt maybe any of the goo that's in here. All right, underneath this 84. Again, we're at putting oil on everything that moves. Much better. Alright. Aside from having to melt whatever goo was in the cam, I think this is going quite well. Let's see if there we go, the feed lowering mechanism is turning just fine. So we're all good on this 84 so far. Alright. Last but not least is bobbin winder. Put a little dab of oil on the shaft here and do a little turn. And we'll see. Seems to be running okay, so hopefully that tire is still good enough for a bit. Alright, last thing is getting our clutch cleaned up. This 84 is not really releasing that well when you loosen the clutch nut, so clutch nut off. This is on the right way around, so that's good. It's got the tabs facing out here. This machine just has the spring motor mount, so the belt pops off real easy, and we can pop the hand wheel off, wipe the inside of the hand wheel, and then wipe the clutch area here off. Then plenty of fresh oil. Pick a direction for the washer. Put the nut in place. Alright, I got an ear there, and the ears are in 3 locations, so tightened up. This is smack in the middle of between 2 ears, so when we do that, tighten our stop, and there, it releases properly now.